殺に富む講義の一つを今日お届けでき光栄に思います。マスターと弟子の仏教の物語、仏にアシュラムを捧げた在家の修行者全8回の2回は2015年8月15日フランスにおける英語による講義です。
It just feels so light and so happy. It just feels so wonderful. I feel like we are all one, like. See, just we have to trim some unruly branches, like it grows too much. It doesn't grow inside the garden, it grows out into the street and you can't walk. And you have to trim or bind it a little bit. That's all, okay? I feel really, really, if it's like this every day, I can sit forever with you. It's such a difference. Feel the lightness, yeah? The non-biting, the not pulling, the not, snatching, not dragging. Just feel like you're so many people, but I don't feel any of the obstructive energy. I feel like none of you are here, but I know all of you are here. It feels no binding, no dragging. So wonderful. I thank all of you. I thank all of you. Thank you. Really, thank you. It's a gift for me also. Sit in the assembly where I feel everybody is one. one goal, one ideal, one supportive energy. Just so wonderful. You have no idea. I don't know how to tell you. Do you feel anything different? You do? Really? Yeah, that is good. Then we understand each other. And thank you for not criticizing me. That I, trim somebody out. It's trim one or two branches and it's make big difference. Big difference. Yeah. But even at home, you have a driveway and if some tree just growing out, then you have to trim it. Otherwise it scratch your car. Even though it doesn't trouble you much, but it scratch your car or sometimes it bang your head when you walk through it, In the night you forget to bend down. Avoid the branches, then it might bang your head and you might fall down. And you could even endanger your life. Same, any group, even business, even enterprise, they must trim sometimes. They call it pruning. Pruning effect, yeah? After pruning, it's better, yeah? Even the government sometimes have to shuffle cabinet, or pruning out some of the non-cooperative, non-togetherness kind of people, yeah. That's why government, they have one or two kind of party, all the party members are one with the leader, yeah. And that party member are one with the leader, yes. Okay, this man, thus I have heard. That was my story. Now it's a Buddha story. No, I just feel so good, I had to tell you. I feel so light, so light. I feel like none of you are here, that kind of feeling. But you are here. But you're not here, understand? It feels so light. No coming, no going. Like the Buddhas. The light energy, I can't explain it. But you understand, right? Yes. Yeah, okay. That's what I feel. So light, so light. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Really, really. I cannot thank you enough. My God, this is wonderful. It's a relief. Okay. It's just even you drive in a safe highway, but there is just a stone on the highway. It could also make trouble for you, Yeah. We should really thank the past masters, monks and nuns and scholars who have take time to record the Buddha's teaching after the Master's Nirvana, and also for the past and present persons, lay or monks or nuns who have really dedicated themselves, sacrificed their time and precious health or under any difficult situation to translate this so that I can read it to you. We have to thank them. And may they be blessed forever by all the Buddhas, past, present, and future. May their merit be immense. May they be liberated forever. Thank you. According to Buddhism and the believer and tradition, when you read sutra and all that, you have to put on incense, flower, and bow to the sutra first and thank all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, all respectfully, before you read it, okay? And then you cover the sutra also with silk or beautiful cloth, and I just make it more popular, more easy, simple. And I apologize to all the Buddha. I say if I done something wrong, according to the tradition, my heart is full of respect. It's just that I cannot always do that. So please, all the sin, whatever I've done wrong, is all on me. At least other people, they hear the names of the Buddha, according to the sutta, they will get benefit. Yes. Okay, now at this time, the Buddha in Vungsa city, in Bamboo Grove. Yeah. In Savage country at that time, there was big officials, probably prime minister, yes. His name is Tuda. He's a very rich person, but he's very compassionate. He often give away his properties, his wealth, to share with other people. Yeah, it's not like he's rich and prime minister and he's very arrogant. No, he's a good person as well. He often gives things to people who are, lonely or has no one or in trouble or poor. So they call him Kap Kodok, meaning giving to the vulnerable, the lonesome, to whoever lonesome or like widows and orphans and elderly who has no one to care for. That's why his name is like that. Kap Kodok, meaning giving to the lonesome, lonesome and poor, needy, He has 7 sons, and the 6 of them already married. The 7th also a very morally fit and distinguished person. Yeah, he's beautiful looking also. And this prime minister seems favor the last son as his favorite. I guess this one is more distinguished than the rest, and also more good looking, more morally stable. I don't know, but most parents, they love the last one very much anyway. It's famous in Vietnam, right? Famous in Vietnam. When I came back from England to visit my parents just before the war, and I got out just before the war finished, otherwise I got stuck there, and then probably you won't see me here. Probably I'm on one of the boats and sink in the sea, or maybe end up in Australian shore or China or wherever, who knows, yeah? I just got out just some days before it's closed. After the war finished, no one can just go out like that. My father, he couldn't come to see me that often. He came to Hong Kong, okay, but he couldn't go anywhere else. So you are safe nowhere. I was only 8, 9 years old. I took care of my mother, just gave birth and had trouble. So I had to go to the prison and ask the warden to please release my father for some time because my mother need help. She was sick after the birth of my younger sister. So I went there and crying and begging, and then they let him go. Just let him go 24 hours. Come on. Relieve my mother. She couldn't pass a urine or anything. It's just like infection or something. So he came home and then immediately it's better. Yeah. Imagine a prisoner in a sensitive time in the war and they release him. But first he joked to me. I say, you have to stay here. Then your father can go. I say, no. No, thank you. I have a house. But later when after we named my younger sister, the name of the warden of that prison, because he was so kind. He was very kind. He talked to me and, making joke and all that. Yeah. Then he let both of us go home immediately and come back next day. He trusted that much. And he let. Because first I stayed there and asked to see my father. They don't let me. So I just sit in front of the gate crying and waiting. I'm not going nowhere. I said, I'm not going anywhere until I see my father. Because my mother is dying. I have nobody at home. I can't. My mother is dying. My sister, nobody take care. I must see my father. And then finally, later, many hours later, they let him come out. And then I asked the warden to release him, and then they did. Bless his soul. Yeah. So we named my sister, the name of this warden, even though that name is boyish, is a manly. In Vietnam, we have different names. Woman, different name, a flower, and springtime, a blossom, But we don't name him. His name is like one of our hero and became king of Vietnam, Quang Trung. Yeah, okay. And then that name is not a little millimeter feminine at all. That's his macho 400%. But because my mother, very touched by the warden kindness, exceptional kindness. What kind of prisoner in Vietnam at that time, in the war, can go home just like that? No warranty of his return. No, just by trust. First, they don't want to let him, and then I just sit there and crying all day. Yeah. Until the, almost very late afternoon. And then I got my father out. I was only 9 years old, something like that. Yeah. I have to travel, with this kind of tuk-tuk, the scooter, but they have they have thing behind to carry. And we sit there and all this poisonous toxin fly into my nose and I was sick and vomit and everything. And the road is bumpy and you never know when you run onto a bomb. Because that time is the war, sometimes both sides, you never know who put bomb on the road. And sometimes the car just explode like that. Civilians, not soldiers. They do that, and sometimes they don't take it away because they thought the soldiers come in there or for some reason. Yeah. Many people also die like that on the road because of bomb. Yeah. You don't know the bomb is there. And then the car is heavy, press it down, then boom, like that. And I had to travel alone from my district all the way to the big city with that kind of car. But finally, my father was home. We were happy. At that time, our family was also in trouble because my mother is making some like loan banking, and many people don't pay. So we almost like bankrupt. And then father imprisoned, sister married and far away. Mother just gave birth to a sister and sick, really sick. If my father didn't come on time, she would die. We don't have hospital nearby, and nobody is so expert in this. Just my father was good. she was already swollen up with all the water and whatever inside. She's dying. If he didn't come home then, she would have died. Yeah. I don't know why I tell you all this. Okay, because because I came home from England, It's still the war, but I came home. And then I got out before the end of the war. I wanted to stay there, I could stay back home, but my father said, everybody want to go out and you come back in. He said, go back to England, don't stay here. Lucky, otherwise if I stay a few more days, then I'll be stuck. Yeah, when the war finished, control everything. Border will close, aeroplane not allowed to fly just like that. Lucky. And because I came home, and I saw my sister, the younger sister. She's so well fed and she has everything she wanted, more than what I had when I was younger. I said, that's not fair. Because at that time, our family are okay already, And she's very clever in talk. She talks so sweet. She melts your heart. She always hang around my mother and talk so sweet and praise her and expressing love, kissing hand and kissing everywhere and hug and mama this, mama that. Yeah, so they are together like an item, But I have to confess, I wasn't like that. I was very kind of solemn, I'm not sissy-sassy like her. She knows how to get her way into everything. So she was, nice looking and you're growing bigger than me. Woo, bigger. You saw it in Hong Kong picture, yeah? She's more well-fed than me and my elder sister. Good luck, lucky girl. We were both born in a time of war and our family sometimes good, sometimes not. So both of us are not that lucky. But she also knows how to talk with them. I said, my God, I have never seen a daughter talk like this. I should have talked like that to my mom. Then probably I get everything I wanted. So we all gone away, so she's the only one at home, spoiled rotten. Yeah. But then I thought to myself, she deserves it. Because she's so sweet, talking like that to my mom, of course, kissing here, hugging there, all day. Of course, mom loves it. So I just want to tell you that the last, in Vietnam is famous, the last one is always very beloved and spoiled, no matter good or not. So in this story, nothing new, nothing surprised. Oh, so for just that, I went back to Vietnam. Many decades already, yes. Five more decades passed since that story of my father's imprisonment. Yes, and because of that, is another good news. Because of my visit and begging, and he saw that, and then the warden revised my father's case and checking thoroughly. Yeah. And then not long after, he's released completely. Innocent. Yeah. Because it came to his attention, He met me, he was really very loving to me. He talked lovingly. He said, if your father go, you must stay here. Like... I say, exchange prisoners. I say, no, thank you, I have a home. My mother is very sick. My sister, little, I must come home, please. So he said, okay. Make sure your father come back. Something like that. He was really kind, very kind. And after that, just some, how many, maybe 10 days after, my father completely clear the name, came home. It's very difficult, Yeah. Before that time, I was coming to the prison for my mother's sake because she has to do business. I'm the one who visit my father often to bring some extra food for him, like some rice cover. The cover of the rice is full of vitamin B and all that, because in prison my mother thinks he needs it. Yeah. So it brings some natural food. So because they sleep on the floor and it's cold, and so my mother made some good food, and I am the one who keep bringing. Yeah. But that was the first time I saw the warden, yeah, and talked to him directly. Yes. That was wonderful. And then parents are very happy, you know. I don't remember they say they're proud of me or anything. My parents are not very expressive. And I also didn't think about that. And now I thought about that. They should have said, I'm proud of you, no? Too late. Cannot say anymore. Yeah. In the West, we would do that, right? If it's your children, you would say, I'm proud of you, sweetheart, and hug. My parents are not that type, yes. My mother hugged me more often, father never. You know, Confucius type. Detached. All right, let's go back to the last son of the prime minister of a Save country. The last one was his favorite. And now one of the Brahmin, good friend, come one day. And so the prime minister told him, you know, friend, I have 7 children, but 6 of them already have family. Only the last one, not yet. I would like to ask you a favor. Please go and check really thoroughly to see which is a really good family daughter. Yeah, almost equal in status and good behavior, good moral standard, truly a virtuous girl. Yeah, and then ask if they marry my son for me. So, okay. And that he say, no problem. Also have to be, you know, clean and pure and beautiful looking. You know, he has a lot of conditions. I hope he find one. You know, beautiful and talented, know how to take care of the house, and moral and pure, you know, educated and filial and polite and blah, blah, blah. I don't think I fit this description. Lucky I wasn't there at that time. All right, so the Brahmin friend say, no problemo. Consider it's done, because I know many people anyway. This is not a difficult thing for me to keep looking and searching for you. All he has to do is just go on internet, right? Put on a search request with all this quality. Yeah, nowadays we have agency, you know, for married, right? I see on TV, call number so and so, and you meet your ideal mate today even. I was thinking, maybe I try. If you don't like me, then maybe I try that. Bám víu làm chi một chút huyền thờ, bám víu làm